Morning all, just another week, another video. Today I'm heading over the bridge, going to head over to Super Tomato, just outside of Cardiff. I believe this has been covered by a few other channels, and personally, this is my first time actually going. It's a small store, but the things that they pack in here are unbelievable. So this little accessory popping up now, that really interested me. They have the box for it as well, so it's complete in box, and the little booster boy, unbelievable. Just an attachment, it almost turns it into like a little miniature arcade in a way, but it's brilliant. I'd love to have taken that home that day. I think it was around about 60 to 80. I can't quite remember. I should have paid more attention, but yeah, really cool little accessory that. Throughout the video, you'll probably see a lot of Japanese influence stock and toys and games and stuff. And there's a reason for that. I was speaking to one of the guys that worked there. He didn't want to be in the video, but he was incredibly helpful, really knowledgeable of everything. And him and the owner actually pop out to Tokyo, Japan, Akihabara, once or twice a year, I think he said, just to like stock up on like unique things. Their favorite thing, little toy that they mentioned were the Muscle Men, which I managed to get a little bit of footage of later on. And I've personally only come across them in the last couple of months, and I don't remember them at all.
Oh, please. Hundreds of different, I don't know what. They run in packs of 4, 10, or 28. Sold separately, new from Mattel. How many can you capture?
I don't remember them at all. I believe they were before my time. I think the guy that worked there said they were like early 80s. I was born in 86, so it was just before my time. I did have Monster in my pocket, so I guess that what it kind of evolved into later on, that type of toy, and I love those, to be fair. Now those, the collectible cards, the Mega Drive Sega cards, I do need to get a full set of those at some point, just to go with the collection. I think it'd be really cool to have all those.
Excuse me, I just want to turn your TV off and turn you on to the power of your kid's imagination. This is Pico from Sega, you know. Sega!
Did anyone actually have one of those as a kid? I don't remember them at all. I don't think I did. I certainly don't know anyone that did. I can only assume the only time I've really come across them is quite recently in the last like couple of years watching like Retro Rick and stuff. That's when I kind of come across them, but before that I couldn't tell you I've ever seen them before. did spot those little collectibles, the mini collectibles, the mini Super Famicoms and SNES. Apparently they came from Japan also. They were from those little gachapon things that you get over there. The guy comes over now and just explains a little bit of how they got them in stock. They had Genesis ones as well and Mega Drive ones on the other side. So I don't know if they were for sale, to be honest. I should have asked, but I think next time I go along, I'm definitely going to have to ask the question. So this Neo Geo, this was a bit of a talking point, quite a substantial piece. I think he said he had it listed at 3,000 to 4,000. The reason being is that it was actually a rental model and it was capable of playing the arcade cartridges. I don't know if that goes for both. I overheard him speaking to another customer about that element of it. It just looked unbelievable. I don't think I've seen a console of that value before, really, especially in Neo Geo. I didn't realize they went for that much, but like I say, he explained to me that it was because it was a ex-rental one, and a lot harder and a lot more rarer to come by. Ah, yeah, there they are. There they are, the little beauties. I'd love to have every single one of them. I'd even go for duplicate.
Hey, what's in your pocket? It's a monster in my pocket.
Select all 48 monsters in neon colors. Have you got a monster in your pocket?
Just up here by the till, there's a bunch of strategy guides, and you probably see all of the consoles at the top. They were all spares and repairs, but they kind of Frankenstein consoles together every now and again and just make repairs themselves. So, smart move, really. This was a bit of a shame. I found Atomic Runner after having just last week traded it in at Cat's Corner. Obviously, it didn't have the manual, and this one did. And £50 I thought was a good price, to be fair. So come to the other side of the shop, it's a bit of a blend of old and new here. So you've obviously got the Atari and everything in the corner, with obviously some manga and more modern strategy guides, as well as moving into like the more current generation of Xbox and 360 and PlayStation and everything also. As you can see, these are the cabinets with kind of the Japanese influence stock that they bring across. Just opposite all of the PS2. Obviously the Technodrome there, that's the re-release that came out on the anniversary of the cartoons. I would like to get it, but I think very much prefer the original, in all honesty. I think we all would, but you know the money, what we're talking there. So obviously you've got the Biker Mice figures, and also a little... This is a bit of a weird one, because obviously you've got the limited edition controller there, and there you probably noticed at the top right there was a Chibi Robo GameCube game mixed in with all of this stuff. I'm not sure if it was I didn't notice it until after it came to editing, to be honest with you. So I'm unsure if it was PAL or not. It probably was, to be honest with you. It's just a mixture of everything. These things I'm quite interested in. I'm quite a big Animal Crossing fan, to be honest. And it was just a bit of a weird thing to say for a 39-year-old male. But I do like those little things. I think they were just calendar collections or something, like little miniature calendars with different Animal Crossing characters on. We're just coming to the end of the store now anyway, and as you can see, this was the Japanese version of the lock-on. I would like to know if actually they're compatible, because you can get like 4 and have 2v2 when using the Power Region ones, the blue ones, but those grey ones look quite good. I wondered if they link up or not. If anyone can tell me in the comments if they know of anything like that. I didn't actually buy anything today, but these, the original Street Fighter movie figures I had as a kid, I loved those. I'd like to get a bunch of those again, but they've gone up so expensive. And of course, just at the top on the next cabinet we're coming to, something I don't often see in the wild anymore, Street Sharks.
Join Ripster, Blaze, Jack, and Big Flamu. 4 heroes fighting to stop the evil Dr. Piranoid from taking over the world.
So I'm just coming to the last minute of this video now, and I just wanted to kind of dedicate this channel really to Billy from the Game Chasers. I don't want to like put myself on camera and kind of do a big monologue, because I don't want to feel like I'm getting on everyone thinking I'm getting on a bandwagon. I do feel it's worth mentioning though, because I'm gutted, and I'm sure the community as a whole, if you don't know who they are, the Game Chasers, they are the original game chasing YouTube channel, really, one of the very first, and their comedy was hilarious. They were really good blokes, and Billy sadly passed away a week or 2 ago now with a very short battle with a brain tumour. So it's heartbreaking for the community as a whole and his family, so thoughts go out to them, of course. And if you ever want to kind of give back, then search up the Game Chasers, look at their entire back catalogue. I'm a nobody in this space, I'm very new to it, but I just think as a form of respect I had to mention something, and to be honest with you, I wanted to. It just felt right to do. So RIP, mate. Never got to meet you, won't ever get maybe opportunity to even be in your space, but thank you for creating this kind of genre for us all to enjoy and love together. Cheers, mate.